The next lure I'll show you guys really plays to the crayfish in a big way. This is another hand poured soft plastic one that, you know, like I said before, I am working with Secret Weapon lures to develop something that is the same or even improved version of these baits that I've been making in my basement. Again, we're using the number 4 octopus hook. That one's a little different. It's got the weed guards out front, makes it a little bit weedless. Roy, what do you see that's unique about how that's rigged?
Well, you've got a nose hook, but you've also got a weight glued to the underside of it to keep it down on the bottom.
Mm-hmm. I've been crazy gluing little discs of lead. I pour a lot of my own lead, and I'll make little lead splatters, and I'll crazy glue them to the bottom. It's a tedious process, and that's what I'm working with Secret Weapon lures to make something that's easier, something that you can just shove in there. But this I've been using for a little over a year now. It's one of those beaver style baits that imitates a crayfish quite well. It's got the round rubber antenna that's molded into that plastic, and the great thing about this lure is how it moves. When a crayfish, if you think about it, most jigs or jig head or jig and pig tubes, the way that if they're on the bottom, and the way that they're weighted on the tail, and it comes up the right way, which this is how a crayfish will scoot up, but then they also fall tail first. Crayfish will not fall tail first. They will kind of flatly parachute down, and that's what this weight in the center just lets them do. They will scoot up, and then I know this because I got an aquarium in my basement full of them, and I put a stick down there and watch how they move, and they fall flatly. This bait falls flatly. But again, it's that nose hook, or in this case tail hook rig, that even with those real subtle pickups, you'll catch fish that you may not have felt the hit, or they'll just start moving with it, and you don't need a hero hook set, just a sweep, and you got them. The rod that I'm fishing, most of these nose hook or tail hook soft plastics on the number 4 octopus. This is a St. Croix Legend tournament. It's actually the walleye series. It's something the walleye angler uses as a live bait rig. That's what this one's called. It's a 7'6" medium light action. These hooks are so small that you don't want to fish it on, say, a medium rod, medium power rod. Medium light, or any rod that is appropriate for drop shot fishing is appropriate for this kind of fishing right here. So we'll definitely give that a go this afternoon while we fish from here down to the Susquehanna River, and it'll pick up quite a few. So.